Peace, love, and light. Welcome to Higher Frequencies Portal. I am Q, and I am here to do a general reading for our beloved Libras. This reading will resonate if you have placements in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars. I call upon the elements of water, fire, earth, air, ether. I ask spirit, angels, ancestors, archangels, deities, universe, source, the divine, spirit guide, Most High God, our Creator, to shine a beautiful, powerful message for our beloved Libras. Give me the ability to intuitively and discerningly pick up on the energies, the number synchronicities, the vibrations of my cards, because I am one with my cards, and so it is. So mote it be, Ashe. As you can see, Libras, I am cleaning and clearing your space with some Palo Santo so that we can get a very powerful message for you all. I will all as well. Welcome to my portal. I am Q. For those who are new to my channel, I would like to introduce to you some of the items that I am working on. I am an alchemist. I make candles. I have a clearing candle. It's Palo Santo and sage essential oils, and I also incorporate some very powerful herbs which are very strong in banishing and repelling negative energy, breaking hexes. I also hold or create jewelry that has the same power as well. This is one of my black tourmaline and Palo Santo evil eye bracelets. I also make all Palo Santo bracelets, and I have an evil eye bracelet with black tourmaline. It's a very different variety. So whatever you are interested in, I can absolutely make it. So there's more on that to come. I just want to introduce that information. So let's delve into your reading now, shall we? The way that I start my readings, Libra, is I love to begin with a message from Oracle. So this is a way to establish a very solid foundation for the reading. And what I have found is that the readings definitely tend to correlate. So whatever messages come out during the Oracle reading portion of the messages, they definitely will correlate to what comes out during the actual tarot reading. So a couple of cards just flew out. So let's see. These just literally flew out of my hand. So we have prosperity. This is one of my favorite cards. Prosperity, abundance, wealth, independence, stability, balance, success. So this is pretty much like pulling the Wheel of Fortune or even the Ace of Pentacles, because this speaks of a time of material harvest. This is also speaking to a time of spiritual abundance as well. Then we have they hate what they can't duplicate. So you may have some secret haters around you, Libra, but you are divinely protected, because my cardinal birds is your ancestors that are watching over you, spiritually guiding you and protecting you. And then you have I see you. So the divine is watching over you. The divine is very much aware. They see what you're dealing with. They see what's going on. And so they're letting you know that they see you. So this was something that obviously wanted to come out, because it just literally jumped out of my hands. I didn't even get a chance to, to get a bang, bang boogie on the cards or to even shuffle. So they flew out. They wanted to be seen. So I like to add those messages, because I do feel like they are messages that are relevant, and they may show up at a later time during the reading. So let's delve into the messages. So divine spirit of love and light, what messages do you have for our beloved Libras from the higher frequency deck? This deck is a deck that I created. This was created through a download that I received one evening through meditation, and these were the messages that were downloaded. So I like to add these messages to my readings, because I have found, so there goes that message again, they hate what they can't duplicate. So you got some secret haters around you. You got some folks that might be giving you the evil eye, that might be smiling and beguiling. So be mindful, be aware. Just know That's why it's very important to protect your space, to protect your energy with things such as clearing candles, with jewelry that has the ability to banish or purge or repel certain negative energies away from you. It's very necessary because you know not what people's true intentions are these days. You know, you might have secret haters around you. So visualizations, it would be very good for you to meditate and visualize yourself doing the things that you wish to do, being in the positions you wish to be. That's positive. It's also a very powerful way to manifest. Manifesting through spoken word as well as visualization has more of an accelerated motion. I just saw the selenite healing. So you could be healing from something. You could be healing from some sort of, I'm hearing past relationship. But you are showing a sense of fearlessness. That could be why you got some haters around, because they're seeing a version of you that they have never seen before. And just to give you a forewarning, you may see my daughter pass through. So just want to let you know. But we have the Healer, Shaman, Lightworker card. So whenever this card shows up, this states that you have the ability and the power to become a healer. I don't know if someone is studying Reiki, if someone is absolutely, working on some sort of healing regimen with healing stones, I'm hearing, or if someone is working on their own healing. If you are healing yourself, if you are in a space where you are healing from some sort of past trauma or some sort of pain that you may have endured, or something toxic, even childhood neglect, I'm hearing that you may have broken some generational curses, and those are some of the experiences which has triggered you to awaken to the gifts that you absolutely possess. You have protection around you. So regardless of the evil eyes, regardless of the hate that may come your way because of the strength that you're exuding right now, you are protected from the divine. And we did see that with the cardinal birds, which is just a little history on what the cardinal birds, what they signify. So during my spiritual transformation, I look at this, banish. You got some folks around you that you need to purge, that you need to get rid of, you need to release. So back to the cardinal bird story. So during my spiritual journey, and I'm still on it, we're always going to be on our journey. But during a time when I was going through a very significant change in my life spiritually, I would find myself taking nature walks. I would be pulled to nature. I just always wanted to be in nature. I always wanted to be amongst the trees. I always just wanted to be, grounded in that energy. And so what I started to notice is that whenever I would be on my nature walks, I would always see this beautiful red bird. And it would always be during a time that I would be communicating with my father, who's an ancestor, or, reaching out to my grandfather, or, one of my male ancestors. And what started to happen, as I said, is I would start seeing these red birds. And so I was like, what are these red birds? It was like, I could not take a nature walk without seeing the bird. And it was like, wherever I went, I could walk a mile and I would just see them throughout that walk, throughout the trek. And so when I researched the meaning of red cardinal, it said that the red cardinal represents and symbolizes a masculine that is in the ancestral realm. So it's like a father figure, a grandfather, an uncle, a brother, a cousin. It's a male ancestor, someone in the spirit realm. So it made so much sense. So you have a father figure, an uncle, a brother, maybe your beloved has passed on, and they're with you, they're protecting you, and they're encouraging you to start purging some of the people, places, and things. It's time to banish. 44, this is like a confirmation. 44 is a number that is very significant because first and foremost it's an angelic number, but also 44 reduces to 8, and 8 is a divine presence. It's about you moving forward. It's about progression. It's also confirmation. It's a nudge. It's just double confirmation. Someone is trying to keep you stuck and stagnant, and you're being motivated or encouraged, Libra, to move for better results. All right. And if you feel stuck and stagnant, that's what the divine is encouraging you to do, is to take action. I'm hearing take action. Take action. Okay. So a card flipped out, and we're going to expound on that. Look, banish. This showed up again. Look at that. And I'm hearing keep it. They want me to keep this card. So this is just an additional message for you. But there is something, someone that needs to be banished. You need to release someone or something. There is something negative around you. And with the they hate what they can't duplicate card, the word hate is not a word for play. When someone hates you, oh my goodness, look what just showed up as I said that. I'm not making this up, Libra. Like, you see clearly what's happening. So you have to mind your energy. You have to mind who you're around. You have to be mindful, because everyone that is smiling in your face is definitely not rooting for you. Someone is trying to keep you stuck and stagnant, and someone is very, very envious, very jealous. And this card too, I'm hearing keep it. So far you have banish, and you have they hate what they can't duplicate. So those are some very powerful messages coming out of the gate, and we didn't even ask yet. So divine spirit of love and light, may I have a message for our beloved Libras? And the way that I cut my deck is I cut 3 times, 3 different directions. That was the way that it was downloaded to me, that I was instructed to do my cuts. There's no right or wrong. I am obedient, so I listen to what the divine tells me. So let's go ahead. And let's cut the deck. Thank you, Spirit. So divine spirit of love and light, what messages do you have for our beloved Libras? What messages of love and light do you have for our beloved Libras? Bottom of the deck will be your overall energy. So we have selenite healing stone. So this is what you're doing right now. Someone is very, very frustrated that you are not responding to their antics. You're focused on your healing, and you have divine protection. So it's as if that the attempts to distract, the attempts to block you, thwart your plans, or to sneak you, I'm hearing sneak you, are being blocked by the divine, because you're focused on your healing. You're in a state of healing, so you could very well be very protective of your energy at this time. But there are some people, places, and things that are most certainly not serving your highest good. When you have this word banished, this is like a very dark energy that is around you. A very dark energy that is trying to attach itself to you or attack you even. And it's because someone is very hateful, very jealous, very envious. This is someone who smiles and beguiles. This is someone very deceptive. This is someone who speaks with a forked tongue. So you have to be very mindful, but you are in a process of healing. So you may be exhibiting some sort of strength or some sort of confidence that is troubling or just annoying someone else, because they're expecting something from you that you're not. Maybe because they intentionally did some things and thought that you would literally be out for the count, and that's not the case. So Libras, let's check it out. Let's see. I'm going to pull one more message because we've had 2 messages pop up and we got our message. Okay, so we have rejection is for your protection. So someone from your past rejected you. That could be why you're in a state of healing. But this is a very powerful card that people don't really take the time to understand. They don't really absorb this message. Rejection is for your protection. It is not just something cliche to say. This is absolutely something that you have to understand on a deeper soul level. If someone rejects you and the divine is saying it's for your protection, because remember, these messages were channeled by the divine, that means that the divine has something greater in store for you. What rejects you is not meant for you. If it was meant for you, it will be yours. So you have to understand that you cannot control the narrative. As much as we want to take the reins and control the story, the divine has a greater plan. Ashe. So this message wanted to be seen, but I take the jumpers, the ones that turn over. I will expound on those messages, but I take the jumpers. Those are the ones, okay? Just so you understand how I read. Thank you, Spirit. So may I have a message for our beloved Libras from the higher frequency deck? We are 16 minutes into the reading. I am trying to keep my readings under 2 hours because I have been doing readings and they have been over 2 hours long. And I know that people do not have the attention span to sit through a reading for 2 hours. So I'm trying to be mindful of that while also being true to myself. I am a Scorpio, I'm investigative, and I like to delve deep. So that is the reason why I tend to go deeper into the messages, but I am going to be mindful moving forward. So Divine Spirit, may I have a message for our beloved Libras from the higher frequency deck? May I have a message from... All right. May I have one message, Divine Spirit? Thank you. So we have two, and we have laughter is food for the soul. So whenever you get a chance, be playful, you know, find joy in each day. Laughter adds years to your lifespan. And take it from me. It just brings a lot of joy. It brings light into your daily activities when you just laugh, when you just, you know, be in that light energy. It's very healing. So whatever you're going through, even if it's dark, even if you may feel like it's troubling, still find a reason to smile, still find a reason to laugh, because there's always a reason to find joy. Ashe. And the next message you have is yin and yang. So this message can literally mean that you are in balance right now. You're balanced. Your masculine, your feminine are equally balanced. This is your card as well, Libra, because you are the scales, and that is also about balance, and that's also about things ruling in your favor. But I also feel like this is saying that, you know, perhaps the yang to your yin or the yin to your yang could be coming in, and that could be the reason why someone is very jelly. Ashe. And someone could be coming in that brings a lot of laughter, a lot of joy, and a lot of that, just a lot of that fun into your life, that adventurous side to life. But yin and yang is about completion. It's about being whole. It's about being in alignment, oneness. It's about being in harmony with oneself. This is also, like I said, representing someone who could be coming in that could be the yang to your yin. Ashe. So let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Look, purge. So you got banish and you got purge. People, places, and things. Messages are what they are, and you had they hate what they can't duplicate. So what you're purging is definitely something that is like toxic, because if people are around you, if people are around you, get her off of there. My cat be scratching up my furniture. I don't want her to do it. So if people are around you and you're getting this message of purge, and you're also getting they hate what they can't duplicate along with banish, then this isn't good. It's time for you to change your circle of friends. Change the people that you confide in. Do not share your personal business. I'm hearing this message loud and clear. Do not share your personal business, your joy. Do not share that with anyone, because I'm hearing people are not happy for you. They're not going to be happy for you. And it's because you are looking very much powerful at this time. Very balanced, very much in harmony. And you have an air about you, I'm hearing. And that is threatening to some. That is something that they're envious about, because maybe their lives are out of control. So let's go ahead, proceed. Divine Spirit of Love and Light, may I have a message for our beloved Libras from the Goddess Guidance deck. Pull some messages from the Goddess Guidance. See what we got coming in for you. Divine Spirit of Love and Light. As I said, I like to start off with the oracle messages because it does lay a very solid foundation, and it does give you some insight to, you know, the messages that are going to come out with the reading. Because as I said, there isn't a reading that I have done thus far where the messages did not, you know, continue even in the actual tarot reading. So Divine Spirit of Love and Light, what messages do you have for our beloved Libras from the Goddess Guidance deck? And I'm hearing one more. Ashe. So let's cut the deck. Divine Spirit of Love and Light. Thank you, Spirit. Bottom of the deck, your overall message. Look at this. This is what they hate. They hate what they can't duplicate. They can't duplicate your transformation, Libra, because you've been doing that soul work. That's why we saw healing. Selenite. That selenite healing stone, that's about you healing. That's about you taking the necessary time to focus on your healing. And that's what this is right here. I like to channel with this. And I also like to channel with my pink calcite. But it's over there on my stone shelf, and I do not feel like getting up and getting it. So I have two wands. I have my black agate, and then I also have my selenite. So I'll pick up either or. You'll see me channeling with either one. But this is what folks are disturbed by. They're disturbed by you working on you. They're disturbed by you taking that necessary time to ascend, to grow, to evolve, to transform. They're not used to this version of you that they're seeing. I feel like your expression has changed in regards to how you speak, how you communicate, how you express yourself, just even as an individual in this world. Is you've transformed before these people's eyes to the point where they cannot recognize you. And that's why the they hate what they can't duplicate card came out, because this transformation is literally like you have emerged someone different. Look at these beautiful butterflies. There's so many butterflies. This is rebirth. And this is what you have gone through. You've gone through a rebirth. And you see the angel behind you? It's a beautiful angel that's right behind you, that's protecting you along this journey. And that's what's giving you the strength. And if you look closely, you could see a beautiful green glow that's emitting from her hands. And that speaks to that healing energy that I picked up on with the Healer, Shaman, Lightworker card, which is saying that you could be transforming into someone who can heal. It says you are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. So this is what they hate. They hate the fact that they can't block your blessings, because your blessings are coming straight from who? From Source, from the Divine, from the Most High. So this is what they're hating. And that's why the Divine is telling you it's time to purge. It's time to banish those energies. It's time to get rid of those energies, because they are not serving your highest good. In fact, they're jealous, they're envious, they wear false masks. So Divine Spirit of Love and Light, I'm going to get one more message from the Goddess Guidance for our beloved Libras. Divine Spirit of Love and Light, we have a message for our beloved Libras from the Goddess Guidance deck. Thank you, Spirit. We have an additional message. Thank you. Wow. Be strong, Sekhmet. This is a powerful card. Be strong is pretty much the strength card, turning your pain into power. It says you are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So look at that. This is turning pain into power. Your strength is not just physical strength. This is also mental. This is also spiritual. This is deeper than the physical strength. That doesn't matter in the spirit realm. That doesn't matter when you are in spiritual warfare. Your physical strength doesn't matter. What matters is the strength that you embody, that you possess spiritually. Look at this. She's wearing purple. That's the color of the crown chakra. So you have to be strong mentally. Your intuition, your discernment has to be on and popping. Your power is something that is felt. And it's felt because it's something you exude. You have the Supreme that is watching over you. And you're protected from all the evil eyes. You can see the all-seeing eyes right on her throat chakra. So you can see through people's bull. You could see through their deception. You could see through their cunning ways. And that's what also renders you strong, because you're able to see through some of the attempts to block you. Look at this. Wow. Yeah, they have a reason to hate, baby. Look what you got. You got Lakshmi. Bright future. So this is what they're hating. They're hating the fact that, and didn't I say you have divine protection? I just felt that. And then my black tourmaline card showed up. So that also is, confirmation. And you have ancestors. So you have a lot of reinforcements around you. You have a lot of reinforcements around you. There is no way that your enemies are going to be able to block what the divine is giving you. And this is a beautiful, beautiful card. So let's go ahead. We're going to get some messages. Should I get from psychic or energy? All right, I heard psychic. Okay. So divine spirit of love and light, may I have a message for our beloved Libras? Look at that. Prosperity begins. And then you got conflict and defeat. And that's why I said you have to release certain people, because that's what they're trying to make you believe. They're trying to pull some tricknology on you. Divine spirit of love and light. I saw the temptation card, which is the devil. Divine spirit of love and light. But you are in your power. And you're moving forward. That's beautiful. There's a triumphant movement forward. Look at that. Didn't I say you had material and spiritual prosperity? And there she is. That's lovely. That prosperity card showed up in that last deck. Remember those cards that fell out? And prosperity was the first one that I expounded on. Look at that. That Ace of Swords. So this is what you're doing. Triumphant success. You're going to cut away what doesn't serve you. You're going to take that word of advice from the divine, and you're going to release yourself. You're going to cut that karmic cord. Those soul ties. You're releasing it. You're banishing it. You're getting rid of it. All right. I heard one more. Thank you, Spirit. So let's cut this deck. Let's get our messages. 3 times. In 3 different directions. Thank you, Spirit. Bottom of the deck, overall energy. And we have rest and rejuvenate. So this is what the divine wants you to do. They want you to take the time to get on your Riri shit. Pardon my language. But your Riri is rest and rejuvenate, rest and recalibrate, rest and recuperate, rest and retreat. This is about you grounding yourself, centering yourself. The only way that you can come to any type of conclusion on what you need to do and how you need to move forward is by centering yourself. And remember the yin yang card that came out. So that's what that does also. It gets you in alignment. It makes you more balanced. It puts you in harmony with yourself. And the only way that you could do that is by being away from the distractions of the world and sitting amongst nature so that you can hear the instruction from the divine. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're sitting amongst the trees, and trees, they carry ancient wisdom, as does water. That's why it's very healing to sit in nature amongst trees or amongst water, because water is very, very healing. It just has a very beautiful, soothing element to it. This is about finding your stability, finding your balance, receiving the support from the divine, receiving those downloads. And your hands are extended and open wide because you're receiving those downloads from the divine. There could also be some form of, you're not communicating at this time because you are in a state of finding your balance, but you're communicating with your higher self. So there is a sense of connection, connection to your higher self. There is a form of even tapping into your creativity. Maybe you're receiving downloads about your creative gifts, your talents, your artistic or creative talents, because this is a blue card, and blue deals with the throat chakra. But I think also this is just, really driving home the message that you are not communicating with anyone right now, because you're resting and you're rejuvenating, you're recalibrating, and you're repairing yourself, And we did see that selenite healing stone, and that's what you're doing. You're healing. This is a state of healing. And this is proactivity. Ashe. So Divine Spirit of Love and Light, may I have another message? I'm going to get one more message from the Psychic Tarot deck for our beloved Libras. I have one more message from the Psychic Tarot deck for our beloved Libras. Okay, they gave me several. Okay, so, and I heard take them, so I'm going to take them. I'm going to take them all. So I want to take them in the order that it makes sense. Ashe. So the first card, this is what you are in, this energy of rest and rejuvenate, because you suffered a heartache and loss, right? You suffered that. And so you may be in a point in time where you are waiting for some sort of communication, waiting for some sort of instruction, some sort of spiritual guidance. And that 3 is indicating that. So you do receive the clarity, and the clarity is to move on, because the 3 is not just about waiting. I call it the ready, set, go, because yes, you're waiting, but you're waiting for what? You're waiting for a sign, some sort of synchronicity. You're waiting for, to plan, to strategize. So you're preparing. There's a sense of preparation in the process of waiting. You're not just waiting. You're waiting, but you're being proactive. And so I feel like you most certainly receive some sort of clarity, because you could see the clouds, and the sky is just above the crown chakra. So I feel like you receive some sort of clarity, some sort of communication from spirit as to what you need to do, what direction you need to go. And you most certainly do. And what you do is you start to heal yourself. You start to heal. You start to focus on your healing. You start to go within. This 4 is about the stability, establishing a solid foundation within you. And you're working on that heart chakra. So there was obvious, this heartache and loss is why the heart chakra is here, because this is what happened. It broke your heart. Whatever you experienced that was traumatizing, it did cause you great pain, great agony, but we're seeing proactivity. You're not just sitting around in silence and ruminating and pining and feeling, like woe is me and self-loathing. You're taking your power back because you're focusing on your healing now. And that's going to bring the stability. These 3 and the 4 reduces to 7. And that's the spiritual guidance. So I feel like you started to unblock that heart chakra. You started to really move and in that direction to really be effective. And when the divine saw that, the divine most certainly chimed in and helped you during this process. So this was a very powerful act. You went through something traumatizing, but then you also went through the process of healing yourself. And that's why you had the card healer, shaman, light worker, because that's the acts of what a healer does. They had to first heal themselves through great pain, through great loss, through great trauma. And that's what renders you to become a healer, because you know what it takes. You know what steps you've had to go through in order to heal certain ailments and certain pain that you endured. So this is beautiful. And so next we see you start receiving the downloads. This is the crown chakra. This is how you became in alignment with your higher self. This is what I was saying I saw even with Sekhmet, be strong. This is the same color. See that purple? And so that's what you did. You started to listen to your intuition, and you became very strong spiritually, psychologically, mentally, emotionally. You started to listen to your own inner knowing, your own inner thoughts. And when you started to listen to that, that's what also gave you that nudge. And both of these cards, you had the 3 and the 4, which was 7, and then you have this one, which is also 7. So 7 is also, that may be a number of significance for you. But this is saying that, your intuition is very active right now, and you started to see things very clearly. You started to be more discerning, and you started to trust your own inner wisdom, your own inner knowing. And that is ultimately what has rendered you to, I'm going to show you in one moment, to start on this brand new beginning. So this is you moving forward, starting a new journey, starting a new path, going on a new adventure. This is about you moving in a direction that is true to you, to what you want. You've closed the door on the past. You see that door behind you? It's closed. So you've stepped out of one cycle and you're into a new one. This is starting at ground zero. And this is you literally taking action and moving forward very passionately. So you have a brand new beginning. And this brand new beginning, look at this. This is the yin and yang. This is you in completion. 0 is a number. A lot of people do not realize that this is the first number. That is a very powerful number, in fact, because it speaks to completion. You're whole. This is how you start a new venture. And that's exactly what the yin and yang is indicating. Because 2 halves is what makes a whole. So if you are in alignment with your masculine, that's one half of yourself. And your divine feminine, that's the other half. Then that makes this circle. And that's why you are able to move forward with this new beginning. Look at this. In balance and harmony, that's oneness. That's connectivity. I love it. This is powerful, Libra. Everybody's been having some very powerful messages, very powerful readings. Bottom of the deck, we have, look at this, fulfillment of wishes. Your wishes will be coming true. Whatever you have prayed for, asked for, wished for, hoped for, whatever petitions you've sent up, whatever mantras, whatever affirmations, the divine said, we got them. This 9 is the highest number of change, and this green speaks to healing. So it's almost as if you're being rewarded for taking those necessary steps to heal thyself. And look at this treasure chest waiting for you. This is anything in this tangible reality. This is financial abundance. You already had the material and spiritual prosperity card pop up. And now you see you have fulfillment of wishes. So whatever you've prayed for, even in matters of love, because that yin and yang card could also indicate again that love can be coming in. This could be a twin flame, someone that is your other whole. 2 wholes make a whole to me. You got to be complete and your other person is complete. So this is balance. This is going to bring joy, peace. This is financial abundance, stability. This is miracles coming in. This is lovely. I love it. Good job. I love it. I am so here for it. So let's go ahead and we're going to get some messages. I'm hearing to use the melanated deck for the reading. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use our melanated deck for the reading, and then we will see what we use to clarify. Ashe. So divine spirit of love and light, what messages do you have for our beloved Libras from the melanated deck, divine spirit of love and light? I just saw the 7 of Pentacles. So, you know, there's some progress being made, but there's also a level of discontent I'm seeing. I saw the 4 of Wands also. So that's like marriage, commitment, celebrations. Someone could be dealing with a fire sign. I see the King of Wands here. And I also see that you need to trust your intuition, trust your own inner knowing, divine spirit. There is an ending to a cycle. See that? Didn't I just say that? You just ended a cycle. Look at that. See that 0? This is a 0. That's a portal. And that's what you just walked through. You walked through a portal into a new one. This is a new cycle. And you have to be whole in order to do that. You completed a cycle. This is the World card. This is about leveling up. This is the last card of the major arcana. This indicates that you've gone through many lessons. You've been tested. You've been tried. And you have most certainly emerged wiser, stronger, and very much able to navigate this thing called Earth, or this reality. So you've emerged stronger. This is a leveling up card. This is a card which speaks to ascension, growth, transformation, rebirth, because you've completed a cycle. So this is the application of knowledge, which then becomes wisdom. And she's floating, so that speaks to ascension. And she's also wearing purple, so that speaks to not only being regal or royal, being seen as such, but it also speaks to the crown chakra and having that high activity within the crown chakra, being highly intuitive, damn near psychic. Ashe. So divine spirit of love and light, may I have a message for our beloved Libras? Look at that. Didn't I speak on the Wheel of Fortune when I picked up that prosperity abundance card from my deck? And that's what this is. This is what's showing up for you. So you had the World, so there's endings and new beginnings. There's something that's faded, something that is destined for you that's coming in, Libras. And look at here. It could be somebody that you've been waiting for. Yeah, somebody you've been waiting for, baby. But there was an ending. And this is also the transformation. This is the death and rebirth. So this is also speaking to something that has completed and it was faded. Whatever ended was faded. It was supposed to end. And that's another reason why you have that banish card. You had purge. Those are messages that come up when there's just people do not serve you anymore. It's like there's nothing else that you can squeeze out of a relationship. It's just like at this point it's leeching. They're leeching from you though, and you can't have that. That's not healthy for you. So look at this. Somebody's missing you. You done cut somebody off and now they're missing you. All right. So Libra, we're going to cut the deck now. There you go. You are ready. You ready. You done transformed, morphed into this King of Swords. Highly intuitive, highly intelligent, very logical, very analytical, very strategic in the way that he moves. And he's ready for it. That sword is up, which means that he will give you the business. He will speak his truth. He stands on the truth. He only deals with the truth. If you come around him playing games, playing mind games, you're going to be sadly mistaken. Off with your head, Wu-Tang style. Protect your neck. That's what he will do. Cut you off without a second thought. So this is powerful. So divine spirit of love and light. Look at that. Didn't we say yin and yang is coming? I felt love was coming in. I felt someone that was destined for you was coming in for you. I felt that. I felt that there was someone that was going to be very, very profound in your life coming in. And the Two of Cups speaks to that. And this is something the divine is conspiring behind the scenes to bring in. And I feel like this love, this is yin and yang depiction. This is divine feminine, divine masculine coming together as one. And they're both giving their cups to one another. So she's giving her cup of love to him, and he's giving his cup of love to her. And so there is a sense of balance. Two people who will speak the same love language. This is emotional fulfillment. This is elation. This is happy. There's beautiful communication. There's protection. There's peace. And there goes that new beginning. On a new beginning, willing to take a new opportunity. You know, take a chance at just starting this love thing again. You're feeling very emotionally fulfilled, very satisfied. You got wish fulfillment coming in. This is just like that fulfillment of wishes card. This is what this is. This is you sitting very pretty. Look at that big old smile on your face. You cheesing. You done walked away from something that wasn't serving you in search of the 10 of Cups. And on your search, you found peace and serenity and emotional fulfillment and balance within yourself. And this was a part of the process. You went through a purification process. You've learned to express yourself emotionally. You've learned to express yourself communicatively. You're speaking your truth. Somebody want to come in playing games, mind games, tricknology, gaslighting, the in and out person. This is the stick it, the hit it and quit it. This is the, you know, player from the Himalayas. You know, the Knight of Wands is like, he's very flighty. You know, he's a good time. He comes in, he's very joyful, very fun, he's like the life of the party. You know, he's the social butterfly, likes to be seen, he likes a lot of attention, all eyes on him. But he's also very passionate. He's carrying that wand around like it's his trophy. But this is how he gets what he wants. He's very, very passionate. But this person does not stick around very long. They come in really quick and they leave even quicker. So it's like you cannot get this person to commit for the life of you. So if this is what's coming in, you better just like let it be what it is, which is just, let's just be cool. That's it. Y'all can kick it. But to make someone like a Knight of Wands your love partner, I wouldn't advise that. But this also could be speaking to you taking action towards some new creative projects, you know, following your passion, and things are going to be very, very successful, very abundant. You strategizing, you planning, you looking at things from a different perspective, a different vantage point, waiting for some sort of sign. So now I'm hearing it's time to cut Zedek. And we are 47 minutes in. And we're about to start our actual reading. And this is the last one, because I lost track. I don't know if I did the 3 because I was running my mouth. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. Love offer coming in. Someone charming. Someone very chivalrous. This is the person that will give you that emotional connection. This is someone that will connect to you emotionally. This is someone that will express themselves emotionally. This is someone who's very charming. And this is someone who could be also asking you out on a date. Asking you to go out for a little bite to eat. And he'll pull out your chair and open up your car door. He's very, very loving, very kind, very emotional. He's not afraid to express his feelings. He's not afraid to share or show that he cares, that he likes you. The Knight of Cups is someone very, very loving. So someone is coming in with some sort of offer. This could also be someone offering an apology as well. So we shall see how the story goes. All right. So Divine Spirit of Love and Light, what messages do you have for our beloved Libra? What is the current energy for our beloved Libras? What is the current energy for our beloved Libras? Thank you, Spirit. Look at this. 5 of Cups. So this is why you had banish and purge people, places, and things. Because you're sitting here thinking about somebody who did you dirty, and you need to focus on what's behind you. What's behind you is these 2 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups definitely showed up during the shuffle. So someone is wanting to bring that love, someone that is especially meant for you. So whatever took place in the past, it's like, let the water run under the bridge. Just release it. It's done. Whatever's spilled is spilled. You can't change the past, but you damn sure could change your future. And moving forward, move with the sense of being enlightened by whatever took place in the past. Do not fall for the same games. Do not fall for the same technology. Be mindful. Express yourself. Communicate your truth. Don't bite your tongue. Don't hold back. All right? So you're in an energy where you're feeling very nostalgic, thinking about someone from your past, someone who may have got caught up in a third party, party of four, party of five situation, and you're reminiscing. I'm hearing the song by Mary J. Blige. I reminisce on the love we had. I can hear you standing there alone, like an angel trying to find his way home. I remember, but I can't remember all the lyrics. But yeah, that's what you're doing. Okay, so these just flipped over. So you got a King of Cups. So there is some love. There's some sort of love. There was a love connection here, and someone was holding back. I feel like somebody was holding back. I say that because you got the Four of Pentacles right here. So there is a lot of love. There is someone that wants to come in and offer love, but you may be holding back because of this Five of Cups energy. You're still stuck in the past energetically, and that's why you have banished. That's why you have purged, because you're blocking what's new. You're blocking what wants to come in. So you're just super defensive right now. Or maybe someone is trying to hold on to you, and you're in this energy where you're receptive and open to receiving love. You're feeling very emotionally balanced. You're not allowing yourself to be manipulated anymore emotionally. So these cards just showed up. It looks like you take your power back with that King of Cups showing up here. It looks like you regain your composure, and you get back on your square. And now you're back in control of yourself, back in that emotional balance. And now someone is trying to hold on to you. But this is someone who's trying to be manipulative, you know. Okay, so let's see. So what is the crossing energy for our beloved Libras? What is the crossing energy for our beloved Libras, divine spirit of love and of light? What is the crossing energy for our Libras, divine spirit of love and light? What is the crossing energy for our Libras? What is the crossing energy for our Libras? So we got a Page of Wands. So this is a message coming in. Someone is coming in to deliver a message, to communicate something to you. It's a very passionate message, but it is a page, and pages are typically younger in age, not as experienced. And they're just as flighty as the Knight of Wands, I'm hearing. So it's like whatever they're saying, I mean, you know, this could also be you starting something new creatively. And remember what I said, the ones that flip, I will expound on them, but I take the jumpers. Those are our messages for the reading, okay? Just so you understand my process. Thank you, Spirit. So may I have a message for our beloved Libras? Okay, it flipped back. May I have a message for our beloved Libras, divine spirit of love and light? What is the crossing energy for our beloved Libras? Divine spirit of love and light. What is the crossing? Thank you, Spirit. Nashe. So we have the King of Swords. This is you. Transformed. You showing up as yourself. Libra has transformed into themselves, into their power. Highly intuitive, highly articulate, highly logical, very discerning. You do not take lightly, you do not take kindly to anyone trying to insult your intelligence. You stand on the truth, you believe in the truth, you live by the truth. You stand on your square. You want justice. You are the type that you want to see the good in a situation. The positive, the truth prevail. This could be communication. This is also you standing in your energy and making those necessary cuts, because you had that card, purge. So this is you purging with that. Oh, please don't. Oh my God. Okay. I thought it was going to stop my reading. because sometimes that happens. So you have the purge right here, and that's exactly what this knight, I'm sorry, this king, pardon me, I said knight because I was looking at the Knight of Cups, but that's exactly what this King of Swords does. He releases anything that doesn't serve his highest good. He speaks the truth, like I said, and he will let you know what time it is. He does not take kindly to nonsense. He's very impatient when it comes to ignorance, and he's very royal, very regal. He's a master communicator, I'm hearing. Master communicator. So what is in Libra's subconscious? So what's in your subconscious is you have the Six of Swords. So you're thinking about moving away from something that has been very difficult. Or you may have already moved away. You've moved away from someone, something that may have had some sort of third-party entanglements. Party of 4, party of 5. Someone who may have had some sort of drinking problem, partying too much. I see you're moving away from troubled waters. You're going to seek refuge, peace and serenity elsewhere. You want emotional balance. You want stability. You want protection for your family. It's time for a healing. And I feel like you're being motivated by love, to the love for your family, to move forward. Because you want to ground yourself. This is what's most important to you, is to have a sense of stability, a sense of security, and to just know that there's peace. You know, peace is very important. You've been through a lot. So you're removing yourself from a situation that no longer serves you. Someone is really super focused on partying. And whoever this is, you're moving away from that person. That person is still in your subconscious. That person that was partaking in this third party. Because those same 3 cups showed up here. So you're thinking about that. But you're moving away. You're moving away from it, finally. You're taking, you're making that necessary step. Or you're taking that necessary step to move on. This is moving physically. This could be moving psychologically. But there is a move nonetheless. Ashe. So Divine Spirit, 11 Light. What is in the foundation? Okay. So this is the only card that showed up in the upright. So the other cards I will not take. Okay, I heard take them. Okay, I heard take them. I said I wasn't going to take them. I heard take them. So I'm going to take them. Ashe. So this is the foundation. So far you got the King and the Queen of Swords on the board. So you were definitely dealing with someone who was a soulmate. You were dealing with someone that was a soulmate, Libra. And I'm hearing the two of you were worlds apart in terms of what you wanted. I feel like you cut this person off because you caught them lying. You started to look at the connection. You see that one bird? That bird represents ascended thoughts. That's someone that's very logical, seeing things from a bird's eye view. The Queen of Swords is a human lie detector. She knows how to gather evidence. And that's why she's waving whomever to come in and speak their piece. Because the moment she hears nonsense, it's chop chop suey, off with their heads. She's going to cut them off without a second thought. And so you've apparently cut something out of your life, and you have been instructed to do so. And so check it out. You was cutting off somebody, Libra, who was juggling. And who was this person that was juggling? Someone that you had some sort of family connection with. This was someone you lived with, someone you were in a higher level of commitment, because the Four of Wands is the twin flame. That's yin and yang. So the foundation is that someone was trying to juggle. Someone was either juggling another relationship, or maybe they were juggling a lot with work and home life balance. I feel like there was a decision. I'm hearing, should I stay or should I go, by the Clash. Someone was trying to decide what they wanted to do in regards to a family. There was some sort of higher level of commitment, and someone got caught up in this entanglement, and you knew about it because you got this sword ready for that ass. You're waving him in to like speak his truth, speak his peace. But look at his stupid top hat. That top hat, to me, I always say this, it's just to me, it's the same thing as what a Pinocchio nose would look like, but this is a top hat for someone whose ego is super big. So this person was very egoic to think that they could juggle two people, two families, two situations. And it seems like they were juggling a relationship that was, like I said, a higher level of commitment. Someone that you lived with, you had children with, a family. Families knew each other. Everybody was getting along. And then this person was sitting here playing games. And so you seeing this, you're peeping the scene. You know what's going on. You're watching all of this unfold. So let's see what's in the recent past. What is in Libra's recent past? What is in Libra's recent past, Divine Spirit? So you have the Chariot. So you moved away from this information. You got two cards of you moving. You moved away. You took action. You took lead. You took the reins. And you said, you know what? I'm going to make the decision to move away. I feel like you moved away. This is a physical move. This is you. You probably got a new car and traveled. You moved at a distance. And you had some sort of triumph, some success in that process, because you took the reins, you took lead, and you did what you had to do to restore the balance in your life. So you moved away from that connection. All right, you moved away from that connection. What's coming towards? You got double messages coming out. These three cards here were, your foundation. These two were what's in your subconscious. This is your recent past. What is coming towards our beloved Libras, Divine Spirit? What is coming towards our beloved Libras? What is coming towards our beloved Libras? Okay. All right. So doesn't this is the Four of Swords. So now you're getting that rest and rejuvenation that we saw. Now you're taking the time to reflect, to listen to your higher self, to introspect. You're taking onus for the things that you have allowed. You're recuperating. You're healing. This is that energy. It's the same thing. This is the rest and rejuvenate. But you're also reflecting on what took place in the past. You're also gaining a better understanding of even the mistakes you've made. If you look, you're very protective of your space. You're not communicating with anyone at this time. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. So you're really in isolation because you're really trying to understand what took place. You're trying to understand how things resulted, how they transpired the way that they did. And so this requires, like I said, a lot of self-reflection, a lot of introspection. This also requires you to take onus and accountability for the things that you may have allowed. But if you look here, this wall is purple, so you're listening to your own intuition. You're trusting your inner knowing, and you're gaining a sense of discernment. And these three swords that are on the wall, that's what this person caused, and that's why you had that heartache and loss here. Because remember, that's what you suffered. And that's ultimately why you had to go through this deep healing in the first place, is because you suffered this heartache and loss. So that's the same as the Three of Swords. You're up in your head, and look at this Four of Swords. You're healing. So you took your power back, that healing. and you're taking onus. You have to take onus for the things that you allow. It's not about, blaming yourself for what happened, but it is very necessary to take accountability for what we allow. Because when you get heartbroken, a lot of times, Libra, what happens is that we tend to look at the other person as the cohorts. You did this. You did this to me. You made me feel this way. You made me, go through this pain, whatever the case may be. But the divine wants us to understand that we all have free will, and we cannot give our free will to someone else. Meaning, you can't overcompensate and expect that the relationship is going to be healthy. You can't do all of the groundwork in the relationship. You cannot be the person that's the only one working on the relationship. It takes equal give and take. That's what keeps a relationship well balanced and I just had the word on the tip of my tongue, but that's what keeps it balanced. That's what keeps it reciprocal. And so you're reflecting on all of that. It's as if you're looking back, you're playing the scenarios, the different scenarios in your head. You're very protective of your space and your time. You're not taking any calls at this time. You're on do not disturb. Do not disturb this groove, and all will be well. And once you come into a place of truth, of clarity, and of understanding, then you're going to take the sword and you're going to cut yourself free. You're going to cut that karmic cord. You're going to cut that soul tie. And that's exactly why you had the message that was here, which said to be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. And this is the same purple that's in this card as well. So it's about mental strength. Physical strength is irrelevant. It's about you being spiritually strong, psychologically strong, strong enough to know that you have the ability to heal yourself. You have the ability to pick yourself up and to come out of that situation. So this is what's coming towards you. This is what's coming towards you, is that deep healing. And we already saw it with the selenite card that represents healing. And you also had the green heart chakra, which is also about healing. So what is Libra's attitude? Okay, look at this. This is all you focused on right now. You want love. I'm hearing, I need love. That's what you want. You need love. Like LL Cool J said. You want true love. You want real love. And so at some point, you do discover, that's why we had that King of Swords, because you came in to illumination, truth, clarity, higher understanding, started to think logically. You came out of that emotional funk, and you turned around and discovered the 2 cups. So now you're super excited about that, because you know that that's what is going to best serve you. Nobody wants 3 cups. 3's a crowd. We want 2 cups. And this is your attitude. This is also speaking to, being in balance as well, in alignment. But there's a marriage, there's a love ship that's going to be incoming right now. And I am truly here for it. I feel it. I sense it. I could, I'm picking up on this message. So I see that you have someone coming in that's going to pour into your cup and you theirs. Someone that's going to bring emotional fulfillment, stability, balance, elation, happiness, joy, and peace. This is someone that's going to make you a happy house. Make your home a house, your house a home. Someone that's going to make you feel very fulfilled, very appreciated, very loved, very valued. They're going to be affectionate and attentive. They're going to be communicative. They're going to be very protective of you. And they're going to be loyal too, I'm hearing. And the beautiful thing is, if you look, there's this beautiful 2 snakes, and it's almost as if they're making a heart. So it's like 2 snakes are going up this little pole, as if it's like Kundalini rising. So this is really indicating like twin flame energy. That's what you're open to. You're open to that love. Okay. What's in your environment? Wow. The World card. Something that has ended. But no, I'm hearing this is... Nope, I heard this is what's in your environment. So, because I thought maybe this was still a part of this message, but Divine said, no, this is what's in your environment. So whomever is coming in for you, they're going through some sort of cycle, a completion of a cycle. They've just gone through a huge spiritual transformation as well. So they're going through an ending as well, and they're coming into a new beginning as well as you, because you have that same card here through the oracle message. New beginning is pretty much like the world card. You know, that's you starting over. So that's beautiful. Every ending is a new beginning. So your person's going through an ending the same as you, and that's what it is. So your hopes and fears, you're hoping for action, communication, some sort of travel, visits, some arrangements to, you know, really have a conversation. I feel like someone is going to really be taking some sort of action. The communication is going to be very emotional. There's going to be someone expressing their feelings, their emotions. And what is the outcome? What is the outcome for our beloved Libras? Okay. Wow. Look at that. Y'all better go ahead. The outcome is you're going to be overjoyed, elated. This is a brand new beginning, a brand new day. This is vivacious. This is vitality. This is abundance. This is success. This is joy. This is prosperity. This is healing. This is happiness. This is like elation, complete optimism. I'm hearing overjoyed, positive movements forward. This is lovely. The Sun card, this is power. This is like a life force. Someone is coming in. This is like new love is coming in. This is amazing. Y'all got an amazing reading. Amazing. Let me see how many. Y'all have 3 major arcana. 3 major arcana. Okay. So you have the Sun, the World, and the Chariot. Powerful. Powerful, powerful, powerful. So let's go ahead. Get a bang, bang, boogie on the clarifying deck. Let's see what's on the bottom of this deck. Look at that. Knight of Wands. I'm hearing $1 late. He's $1. What they say, $1 short, a day late. That's what he coming in all excited, hot and bothered, thinking that he going to get you all excited. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you're entangled in some real shit here. You got divine love coming in for you. So this person, this right here is, you know, I don't know what he coming in to do, if it's a distraction, but that could also be just you moving forward with your passions. All right, so let's go ahead. Look at that, new love, Page of Cups. New love over the player, because I just saw the 2 of Pentacles. Nope, you're walking away. You're walking towards that new love. You want that 10 of Cups. Divine Spirit of Love and Light, may I have a message for our beloved Libras? Divine Spirit of Love and Light, may I have a message for our beloved Libras? Divine Spirit of Love and Light. See that? Sudden ending. This is illusions, delusions, faulty foundations. This is the destroy so we can rebuild, because this shit is not happening. There's a lot of lies, a lot of deceptions, people wearing false masks. Nobody's paying attention to the signs and synchronicities, red flags that's flying around. Nobody's paying attention. So the divine say, guess what? I got to shut this shit down because nobody's taking heed. And so that's what this was. This was a sudden upheaval, a sudden change, but it was necessary because it was toxic. Someone was in the dark while the other person was running around like a goddamn fool. Divine Spirit of Love and Light. I have a message for our beloved Libras. Look at that. That's what caused the sudden upheaval. Look at that. Partying and drinking, meeting chicks at the bars, at the club, online, doing whatever foolishness. And this is a king and queen in the castle, which means that they should know better, because they've both reached a level of self-mastery. So to be entangled in things like this, third parties, when you're living in a castle, when you're supposed to be ruling, overseeing kingdoms and queendoms, that's foolishness. That's why this had to be destroyed and rebuilt, because the foundation was very, very faulty. So it's almost like you got to start over. Now somebody wants to spy. Now somebody wants to watch from a distance. Now somebody got things they want to say and get off their chest. 10 swords. I'm sorry, the 10 birds at the top is someone trying to, look at things from a different perspective. trying to get that logic, that logical perspective. Look at this, 5 of Pentacles. So you was left out in the cold, Libra. Someone left you out in the cold, abandoned you, made you feel unloved, devalued, emotionally bankrupt, just abandoned you and your children. Now they want to be spying and watching and seeing how you're doing, what you're doing, where you're going, who you're talking with. But you got bigger things on your mind, baby. Look at that. So you're no longer in that energy. Someone is coming in because someone does see your worth. Someone does want to fill your cup. Someone does want to give you the love that you've been praying for, asking for, and hoping for. And the divine is bringing this love to you. So let's go ahead, cut the deck. I'm liking what I'm seeing because the messages are just, you see how they just continue? It's like correlation, baby. It just continues. I love it. That's why I use the oracle messages in the beginning, because I do feel like I said, they just add that very solid foundation to the reading, in my opinion. Shay, bottom of the deck. Look at this. The devil. This is what you were dealing with. The devil. Somebody toxic. That's why the divine was telling you, banish, purge. They hate what they can't duplicate. They can't duplicate your spirit. They can't duplicate your spirit, beloveds. Libra, they can't duplicate it. They're trying to figure out how you done got unbound, like how you got yourself free from their negativity. Like, how did you unbind yourself? How did you break free from the chain, Libra? This is what they want to know. They want to know because they did everything they could to keep you stuck. Remember, you kept seeing stuck and stagnant, move for better results. And it's like, how can you move when you are bound by these chains? Someone had you stuck and stagnant. This is someone very deceptive. This is someone who's very envious, jealous, toxic, hateful. This is someone you may have codependency issues with, attachments. This is someone who has addictions, sexual, drug, alcohol. And we clearly see that here. Partying and drinking and partying, throwing them back. And that causes them to make impulsive decisions, irrational decisions, such as juggling, such as playing games when they have families, when they have households that they need to be running. And this is what they're doing on their free time, in between time, is they're sitting around drinking and partying and playing games. So this is what the divine was telling you. You got to purge that energy. You got to purge the people, places, and things because they're toxic. They're not coming to you wanting to see you grow, wanting to see you evolve. They're not wanting to add on to the relationship. They just want to control you. This entity is controlling these people. They don't have the freedom or the luxury to just move away. So this is what they were trying to do. And that's why the divine was telling you to purge, to banish, to move. They hate what they can't duplicate. They can't duplicate your spirit. They can't duplicate the strength that you exude, Libra. So that's the message. Powerful. So why is this 5 of Cups here for Libra's current energy, divine spirit, 11 light? Why is the 5 of Cups here for Libra's current energy? Why is the 5 of Cups here for Libra's current energy, divine spirit, 11 and light? Why is this 5 of Cups here for Libra's current energy? Thank you, spirit. Yep, 10 of Cups. So this was a relationship that you thought, this was your happily ever after. This was someone that you were in a family dynamic with. You thought that you had, a house that was turned into a home. This was the supposedly, happy house, happy spouse. And someone did not honor the connection the way that you did. You thought that this would last forever. I'm hearing, make it last forever. And unfortunately, someone was out doing dirt, literally, doing dirt. So that's why you're saddened, because you're thinking about this family, you're thinking about this dynamic, Libra, that unfortunately has ended. And it ended in a very toxic way, because someone may have deceived you and betrayed your trust. So you are very nostalgic. This is a family dynamic. So it's very painful to have an ending to your family, to have your family just suddenly end. Because we do see here that you were once very happy. You thought this was going to last forever. You thought that this was, going to lead to something long term. You may have children with this person. You live together, and you may have moved and relocated, or whatever the case may be, to this. You see how they're by this home, this beautiful home, and it's as if they're like, raising their hands in a celebratory act. And this is the opposite. This is like the contrast. So it's like happy, and then this is where it led, how it resulted, rather. So unfortunately, that's such is life. It's unfortunate, but when you see where you are in terms of your spirit, and you see what the divine is telling you, that you got fulfillment of wishes. I said wishes. You got fulfillment of wishes, and you have a beautiful, bright future, and you have new beginnings that are happening. Like, you can't stay stuck and stagnant. You can't. Keep it moving. This person was brought into your life to teach you some lessons. They were brought into your life to, help you to unlearn some of the belief systems and some of the ideologies that you may have had. So people are very necessary. They come into our lives. That's why they're soulmates. Because they're here to bring, messages and lessons, and to teach us valuable things that we may not otherwise ever learn unless we go through those type of experiences. So divine spirit of love and light. Why is the King of Swords here? All right, that did a triple spin. Look at this. Emotional balance. Wow. So you are in this state where you are in control of your emotions. You're thinking logically, but you're also very loving. You want love. You want real love. You want true love, right? You have a lot of love to give, but you don't want to just waste that love on anybody. You want it to be true. You want it to be real. I feel like you may have someone that wants to come in and express their love to you, express to you how they feel. Because this King of Cups is very loving. They love very deeply, but they do not always express it. They're very reserved in terms of expressing their feelings. So you may have someone that wants to come in and tell you something that you may not have known in regards to how they feel. So this is beautiful. Someone new is coming in. That's beautiful. And we do see that, that this is what you wanted. You want that love that's like balance. You want emotional balance, emotional fulfillment. You don't want anyone playing games. So why is the Six of Swords here for what's in Libra's subconscious? See that? Page of Wands. That's the player also. Just someone who gives lip service, gift the gabber. Very immature energy. So why is this Six of Swords here? Why is the Six of Swords here for what's in Libra's subconscious? Why is the Six of Swords here for what's in Libra's subconscious? See that? You're moving away from a relationship, that marriage, that third party situation. You're releasing it. You're letting it go. You're moving on. You're moving away from it. You felt that it was time to go find peace. You're leaving those murky waters behind to go find peace, serenity, and to heal, to find that stability, that balance, that emotional balance. These troubled waters, you're no longer going to entertain anymore. You're mentally moving away, physically moving away. Ashe. Why is the Three of Cups here for what's in Libra's subconscious? Why is the Three of Cups here for what's in Libra's subconscious? So you could have been dealing with a fire sign. Someone who definitely, like I said, was very passionate. That fire energy keeps showing up, So this person was very passionate. They tend to have like a my way. They're not even looking at the Three of Cups. So it's almost as if they're not even acknowledging that they have an issue. They're not even acknowledging what they've done. They're not even going to admit it. They're not even going to apologize. So there's this sense of, you're moving away though. You're moving on. You're looking past it. You're not focusing on it. You're focusing on your own passions. You're focusing on your own direction. And you're very powerful. You're focused on perhaps even some new creative ideas. You're getting inspiration. You know, you have control of your own subconscious thoughts. Look at this. Three of Cups is also there. And it's clarifying what? The Three of Cups. So someone is really, really dealing with some alcoholism, partying too much, a lot of drinking going on, a lot of sex. The Queen of Pentacles can be very promiscuous, very, you know, she's very attractive, she's very free. So someone could really be, you know, indulging in a lot of sexual acts with people. Why is the Queen of Swords? Look at that. Wish fulfillment, emotional balance. This is financial stability. This is miracles happening. Remember, I take, you know, I expound on the flips, but I take the jumpers for the reading. So why is the Queen of Swords here for the foundation? Why is this Queen of Swords here for the foundation? Divine Spirit of Love and Light. Why is that Queen of Swords here? That's what I'm talking about. That's how you show up in the reading. You called. This is your foundation right now. You know who you are. You know your worth. You know who you aren't. This is a powerful divine feminine. She's a master manifester, highly intuitive, highly intelligent, creative, abundant, successful, loving, nurturing. And this is what you're doing. You are in that energy. You're speaking your truth, you're living your truth, and you're also very successful and very abundant at the same damn time. And you know your worth and value, so you're not going to put up with anyone trying to play you for stupid. You're not going to put up with anyone trying to juggle you, because you know your worth and value. The Empress, she is a wife. She don't got time for child's play. This is child's play right here. So that's why you got the sword ready, because this Empress can truly embody the characteristics and attributes of all of the queens, because she is the mother of the queens. She is the mother of all the queens and the mother of all the kings. So she can embody the attributes and characteristics of each of her queen daughters. So you are putting up that sword because you are blocking out whatever. You're using your logic, your intuition, but you're also, you know who you are, you know what you're putting up with, and you're not putting up with that. That's nonsense. That's foolery. And so the Four of Cups also fell out. And remember, you had the rejection is for your protection. And so you may have been giving your cup to someone, or vice versa. Someone may have rejected your cup, or perhaps you're rejecting a cup and the divine is telling you, you know, you might not want to do that, because if something's coming from the divine, then it's absolutely meant for you. So don't be stuck thinking about these three cups. You can't do anything about the past, but you could change your future by the way that you respond, by the way that you apply the knowledge that you've obtained through the experiences. Ashe. So this flew out, so we're going to keep it. So someone was juggling. You offered your cup of love, or vice versa. Maybe they offered an apology, whatever the case may be. You're feeling a little blah about love right now after this experience of being juggled. What else flew out? Look at that Ten of Pentacles. See that? This is what you're saying you want. You know, this is what you want. Look at this. This is what you had with this person. This is still the foundation. This is what you had. You had it all. You was with someone that you two could have been a power couple. Like, you could have had everything. If the two of you worked well together, if the relationship was grounded, if people were willing to compromise and be honest and establish a solid foundation and be just solid and be balanced and secure and support each other and be, this could have been amazing, right? This is the ultimate foundation. And unfortunately, the foundation wasn't as solid as you thought, because it crumbled, it ended, and you had to leave it. But this is also, you know, what you are desiring, because the foundation is also what you are manifesting as well. You know, this is what you desire. This is the overall root cause, which is you thought you had this happy home, baby. I'm sorry. You know, this is very painful, because you opened up with the Ten of Cups. You know, that's what what clarified the Five of Cups was the Ten of Cups. And now what's clarifying the Four of Wands is the Ten of Pentacles. So there was a lot of stability here at one point in time. You know, that you've invested a lot, I'm hearing. There was a lot of investments. You were very domestic in this situation. You have children with this person. You were very loyal, I'm hearing as well. I'm hearing you were very loyal. And you really thought this was going to lead to some higher level of commitment. You could have been engaged or married to this person, Libra. So let's see why is this Chariot here for the recent past for our beloved Libras? Why is the Chariot here for the recent past? Thank you. Yeah, you moved on to go find your independence, your stability. This is the Single card. So you went on to do bigger and better. This is you healing, grounding yourself, nurturing yourself. This is self-love, focusing on yourself, working hard to establish your goals, to invest in the things that you want to. You've worked very hard to acquire what you have. And you've acquired a level of independence, self-sufficiency, stability, and security. You're financially set. And it's because you took action. You moved away from this situation and focused on you, focused on your children, focused on establishing your own. And now people see your worth and value. Why is this Four of Swords here for Libra's incoming energy? Why is this Four of Swords here for what's coming in for Libra? Why is this Four of Swords here? Look at that. Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's wanting to, you know, come in, but they're taking their time because I feel like they see you are healing. They know you're healing. They know you've been through some things, Libra. So they're giving you that time. They want to take their time to get it right is what I'm hearing. They know you're on do not disturb mode anyway because there's no communication at this time. But someone is definitely coming in slowly but surely. Someone willing to invest, someone willing to give you exactly what you want, what you desire, what you deserve. Because this person sees your worth and value. They always have. And this is someone willing to compromise. This is someone who's willing to invest. This is someone who's not afraid to work on the relationship, to collaborate, to be a team member. Why is this Four of Pentacles here? I'm sorry, the Four of Swords here for Libra's incoming energy, please. Why is this Four of Swords here? Thank you. Look at this. This player is like, he is relentless, boy. He keep popping up. And this is his energy. Pop up, disappear, pop up, disappear. That's what they do. Why is the Four of Swords here? May I have a message of love and light? You're reflecting on that player too. You're learning. But you also are starting to see the, how do you say? You're starting to see their behavior, you know? It's like you could see the behavior. Why is the Four of Swords here? You're reflecting though. That's what I said. You take onus and accountability in that Four of Swords energy because this is all, you know, intelligence. This is mental activity. So you can't just be lying to yourself. The truth is going to come out. Your higher self is going to make you, you know, accountable. So you got the Page of Cups and you got the Three of Wands and the Five of Wands. So this Four of Swords. So this is about, you know, internal conflict. You could still be thinking about all of the confusion, but you are going to move out of that, move away from that energy. This is the ready, set, go. You can see things manifesting in real time. Ships are docking. So you know where you're going. You know which direction you're going. You're no longer confused. There's no longer this, you know, roadblock or this fork in the road, so to speak. You are taking action. You got that one wand and those other two are bolted to the ground and you're going to move forward. You're going to take action passionately towards what you desire. You're moving out of that energy of internal conflict, mental conflict. You know, this is also could be people gossiping, talking junk, people who were, you know, causing a lot of confusion, competitive energies. I see a Page of Cups here, so this could be someone offering an apology. You know, someone could be coming in to surprise you with an apology also. But this also can be a new love offer. New love offer, and you're anticipating it. You could sense it, you could feel it. I feel because you've taken that necessary time to heal, so now you're more receptive to attracting love. Why is the Two of Cups here for Libra's attitude? Why is the Two of Cups here for Libra's attitude? Why is this Two of Cups here for Libra's attitude, Divine Spirit of love and light? Why is this Two of Cups here? Look at this. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I'm trying to understand how to take the messages. 3 cards flew out. So I'm hearing to take this. Temperance. This is about pouring into your own cup. Temperance is all about divine timing. Temperance is also about balancing yourself emotionally, mind, body, spirit, and also grounding yourself. This angel is helping you to take the necessary steps to heal thyself, because when you heal thyself, you begin to love thyself. When you love thyself, you begin to know thyself. And when you know thyself, you know what you want, you know what you don't want, you know what you deserve, you know what you wish to have. And that's exactly what you did. You started to do that soul work. This is self-love makes you more attractive, right? Learning to pour into your own cup. This is like purification as well. But this is proactivity. You are actively working on your healing. You're actively taking part in the process of healing. You're not just doing as most people do, sitting around praying, asking God to take away the pain. You're absolutely being proactive. You're taking those necessary steps to heal thyself. And in doing so, this will attract your true love. This will attract your twin flame, your yin yang. So that's what your attitude is. So you have the Ace of Wands clarifying the World card. So the World is the ending, and the Ace of Wands is the new beginning, new passionate beginning, starting over. Even in the beginning card, you could see that she's carrying a staff. So the staff is literally can manifest whatever it is you want. That's like a magic wand, a magic stick. That's what magicians carry. So you're taking this staff, this magic stick, and you're going to manifest whatever it is you want. So you can move in a new passionate cycle, in a new passionate direction. You could start something creative. This could be a new creative idea, or a new creative project. But this is also saying that someone that you're dealing with who has completed a cycle may be coming towards you for a new beginning, and they have a lot of passion for you. If you look at this wand, it looks kind of fallacious. It's like a phallus, a male's phallus. It just looks as such. So I feel like once somebody has completed their cycle and ended something, they're coming towards you very passionately, Libra. Ashe. And confirmation on the hopes and fears. There's some sort of communication that's coming, okay? And it's going to be a surprise. It's going to be very surprising, very passionate. But it is a page. So this is not someone who's king. So, don't expect much, but there is some sort of communication that is coming in, and it will be coming in rather abruptly, rather unexpected as well. And this person could be at a distance from you. So why is the Sun card here for Libra's outcome? Why is the Sun card here? Why is the Sun card here for Libra's outcome? Thank you, Spirit. So you got the Eight of Swords in reverse. So I'm hearing, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. So whatever confusion you were suffering from, you now have a sense of truth, clarity, illumination. Something has come to light. You're no longer in the dark about something. Let me get one more card. Why is this? You're no longer in the dark about this person that was juggling. My camera keeps getting stuck. You're no longer in the dark about this person that was juggling. Ashe, you know exactly what was going on. Let me get one more card. I know I said that before. Let me get one more. Yep, there goes that new beginning. Starting at ground zero. Taking control of your life. Moving forward in a passionate new beginning. In a passionate new direction. Fearless. Look at that. You got the sun there shining on you. And the sun is here as well. And look at this. You're going to go towards something new. And whatever you're going towards is going to involve a higher level of commitment, marriage. So this is a very powerful reading for you, Libras. I am seeing nothing but resilience, perseverance. I'm seeing you take heed to the instruction from divine, cutting off what doesn't serve you, coming out of that mind fuckery, purging people, places, and things, because this Eight of Swords in the upright is self-imposed mental anguish. Believe in the okie doke, believe in that, someone's lies and deception is true. When you have this devil sitting here, it's very hard to shake that devil. And I feel like you have shaken the devil because you see this person for who they are. They were very emotionally manipulative as well. Because when you have the Knight of Cups and the devil, this is someone who's very emotionally manipulative. But you got this King of Swords here. So there is this, and you got the Queen of Swords. So you are in your power and you're in Empress power. So you know your worth, you know your value, you see things for what they truly are. You're very logical, very strategic. You're looking at things from that bird's eye view. Highly intuitive, highly intelligent. So no one can come in and gaffle you. There's no sense of mind fuckery going on. Not with you, Libra. You're in your power. And the sun is up, baby. This is how you end the reading. This is the outcome. So you have some truth. You have happiness. You're very clear. You're not sad about whatever it is you've discovered. Maybe something is going to come to light. Something that has been hidden for a while is finally going to come to light, Libra. And this is something that you was like bugging over. Like, am I crazy? And it's going to be like, nope. And it's about this person that was juggling. And this is the same person that's up here. Just a juggling. And you already see them. Remember, you was peeping the whole scene because you was looking directly at that juggler. Looking directly at him. You see that bird right over the head? You got the bird's eye view. You already peep game. And this person is very foolish to think that, they're going to get away with what they're getting away with. But this was, this relationship just appears to have been, unfortunately, not taken as seriously by this other person, and you had to do what you had to do. That's why you moved away. You moved away to go find your own emotional equilibrium, to find security, to find that serenity, to get away from those murky waters, those troubled waters, to go find that peace and that serenity elsewhere. And that's exactly what you're doing, because you have the Sun card and you have this brand new beginning. And don't forget what the divine told you. You are indeed coming into a brighter future. You are indeed getting fulfillment of your wishes. So whatever prayers, petitions, mantras, whatever affirmations you're speaking into the ethers, you better trust and believe that the divine is getting those. Ashe. So we're going to end it there. Thank you so much for tuning in, Tap In Libra. I hope that this reading has been helpful to you. Until next time, Ashe. Love and light.